Good morning, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in less than 1 minute. Pullback point on the open. So what I'm doing there is just making that alert to my private community that I offer. I know a lot of you like to see how things play out. So yeah, on that opening minute, looking to get filled there at 40.75. I like that. Let's see. Yeah, I like that entry point there. So the markets are open. And let's see if this thing wants to pull back to 40.75. It does. Would like to add some more size to the position. But this will at least get my feet wet on the position itself. So let's see what it wants to do. Again, I'm in at 40.75. And waiting to see some signs of potential. Okay, pulling back even more here. Let's pick some more up at 39.75 if possible. See if I can get those. Well, now it's bouncing up here a little bit. This thing's delayed. All right, so 40.35. If it wants to show me some strength by, well, now it's, yeah, all right, now I have a delay here. This is not an ideal situation. The price is showing me different than what the actual chart. So this is all backwards right now. All right, well, yeah, this is not ideal at all now. I'm not blaming necessarily the leg per se, but this is not ideal. I guess that's probably the best way to put it. So let's see if we can get a break up over 40. And if it can do that, I think I like the overall context of things. So looking for a bounce there. So getting a bounce, can it get up over 40.25 is going to be that key level right there. Beautiful, beautiful candle there. But again, delayed. So I didn't realize this candle's going to drop down here. Yeah. Well, again, not necessarily blaming the leg, but it's making life very challenging here for me. I don't know, I may have to just wave the white flag here. This is not ideal at all. If this thing does work its way back up to that $40 mark, I'm going to add some more though, just because that would imply another lower shadow is formed, which would be a good sign of strength. So again, watching to see if if the price wants to get back up to that 40 mark. So watching closely. Can it get above 40? In there. So let's see if this thing can finally get up over the 40.25 mark. So right now, just pretty much trading based on the level 2s, looking for a break up over 40.25. Although right now it needs to just get above 40, which is struggling to do here. Well, 40 might be the point where it just can't quite clear it. Let's see. Being patient with it. But as you're seeing here, 40 is definitely being very, very stubborn. Okay, there we go. Let's see if we can get some more follow through here. All right, well, I'm going to take it for the 353. Especially given the context of the delayed data. Well, all right. What is the low right there? 40. depending on what kind of candle here forms, I maybe actually be interested now in shorting at 40 if this is some sort of fake move to the upside here. So yeah, I'm going to flip things around here. Depending on how this candle forms, maybe this candle won't give me what I want to see, and as of right now, it's looking like the breakout may continue. So I will take it. I mean, especially when you factor in that it's only $9.34, so $350 in less than 5 minutes. I'm more than happy with that, especially the leg, which I'm not. eSignal, who is my chart provider, eSignal, not a good representation here in terms of your services being represented. But like I said, in hindsight, I should still have a portion of my shares right now, but it was difficult, and I wasn't just not feeling comfortable with it. You know, with the delay. And I should note these are live videos, meaning this is not some sort of voiceover. This is not like a post commentary where I already know what happens. Now I'm coming back and talking about it. You're getting my raw thoughts, my raw emotions as things play out. So I realize I'm kind of stumbling around with my words, but that's because I'm looking around the market. I'm looking at my other monitors, looking for other potential setups, making alerts to the community, and just a situation where this is live. So good news is, you know, you get a raw, hardcore kind of look into just what day trading is actually like with no preconceived scripts or anything like that. The bad side is sometimes the presenter sounds like a moron because he's trying to think through a bunch of things all at once. So I'm doing my best here, but okay, well, I will go ahead and pause. I'm quite happy with the way that turned out given the delayed data. And if anything else pops up, I'll get the video rolling again. All right, watching ZM here, and I like 415. Flush point 1 minute. Flush meaning price going down, and in the world of trading, you can make money when prices go down. That is known as going short, shorting a stock. So we'll see what happens with it. Big move to the downside, huge mover. So I am just going to be doing 50 shares, which still, if it goes against me, that could add up very quickly. But willing to take that risk just because, you know, right now I'm up $350, plus you factor in the previous days. So even if it doesn't quite work out, you know, not the end of the world. But yeah, I definitely want to, ideally, if this thing could get up there to right around the 428-ish mark and then start to come back down, that'd be a great sign. But as of right now, I think this thing, especially, let me bring over the 5 minute, thing is very beat down. So needs to take at least a little bit of breath from, you know, going down, which is doing right now, little bounce, little consolidation. So let's see, the low of that is at 418. So even 419-ish looks like an interesting area, especially if this can, you know, continue on up. So there we go. Now, all right, there we go. What is that low? 423. So if this can come up here, hit that yellow line, and then come back down at 423, I like that trade quite a bit. But I don't want it to come down and break 423 on this candle. I want it to keep moving up. No, go back up. Go back up. Nope, broke above it. Or excuse me, broke below it, which again is what I want to see here. So let's see if this thing can move up some more. I don't want it to go down right now, but it's not cooperating with me. Well, Tesla's looking, in fact, dead cat. 1 minute. Maybe I need to change over to Tesla here because this one's, I said I'd like to see it bounce. So 421, still an interesting area, although I liked it. Okay, yeah, Tesla needs to be brought up here. There we go. What's that low? Right around 460. Again, same premise. If this thing can come up, hit that line, and then come back down, that would be fantastic. But nope, that one doesn't want to cooperate either. And I am getting a little bit more nitpicky just because I am up $350. So it's not like I'm haven't made a trade, or it's not like I'm so if I got in at 421, 427, 50 shares, that's $300. So even with that, although with slippage, yeah, 421. 300, yeah, 421, got out at 425. So that's 3. That's $150. No, $200. So I'd still be up 100. Yeah. All right, I could live, but that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to put a stop loss right there. Just bounce upwards. Because if it comes back down low, and yes, I'm doing calculations. 423.50, 424. Yeah. All right. So if this wants to come back, if this wants to go up there, but it's got to show. I need to see it bounce up a little bit more, just because I don't like the risk profile on it right now. So if it wants to roll over without me, then so be it. I just don't feel comfortable with it the way it's behaved. But again, if this thing can get up there, bounce up some more, get up around the 428-ish, 427, 50-ish area, and then come down, that would be fantastic. But right now, let's see, is this 421 mark going to hold again? If it does not hold, probably going to make a very genuine attempt to the downside. And yeah, it did not hold. Well, I think I probably just missed it. We'll see, though. All right, well, I will go ahead and, yep, there, it's good. Now, yep. All right, well, didn't quite behave how I wanted to see it behave. It happens. But Tesla now, all of a sudden, oh, nice. Okay, Tesla, 461. Let me get that alerted. Tesla, 461, flush point, 1 minute. 461. Going to go ahead and look for a back test there. Well, looks like I missed it. That's all right. Sometimes that's the cost. If you choose to make the alert first, it comes with the territory. But oh well, that's worth it because there's been plenty of times where I know others have taken the time to make an alert, and I've made money from that. So it's a give and take. So yeah, unfortunately, you can see right there. You didn't see, but I was typing that up as 461 flush point. So a nice move already from that, but because of that, I missed the trade. But again, that's all right. What's Zoom doing? Zoom is still catching my... All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause because all I'm doing is sitting here and... Well, I mean, that... Again, that 421-ish area is still interesting. Fake break to the downside, which has got me a little worried now because... But if it wants to bounce back up and then come back down, that would be an interesting area. Even on the 5 minute. So this is what I was looking for. Like I said, big move down. But now it's taking a breath, right? It's going sideways right here. It's taking a breath. I mean, you can't really say that it's overextended to the downside now. I would not consider any of this, chasing the price or anything. But it's just this thing moves so fast. So that's like a $300 risk right there. Just, I don't feel comfortable with that. And Tesla continues to move down in the direction that I missed it. Well, congratulations to the members that took that. Well done. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause. All right, I'm risking right around $250 here, assuming I get filled at 415. My stop is going to be right up around $420. So that'll at least keep me green on the day. Going to try to get it right at 415. Oh, I missed it. Shoot. I thought I had that. How did I not get filled? If you look down there, you can see it was a white order in there, which means I submitted it to the market. I just didn't get filled. How did that? I don't know. Well, as you can see, it's now starting to work in the favor. Granted, it'd have to get down to right around the 410 mark for that trade to really have made much sense, given I was risking right around $5. So I'm not saying it would have been a totally winning trade right now, but yeah, I would have definitely been off to a good start. But the low of, let's see, 411 is very interesting because that was previous lows too from yesterday. So that's another one of those areas where if it wants to go sideways here a little bit and then break down, I might be interested again, but I'm not going to take the trade right now on that candle. So, all right, well, officially on the struggle bus now. All right, watching Tesla here for a potential short of 458. Not on this candle, though. I cannot take it on this candle. Need this candle to Come on. Are you really going to break it on that candle? Yep. Well, that's to me, that was a little bit too much chasing. What is that right there? 459. You know what? Let's do this. If it wants to bounce up to 459, I'll try to play a back test here. Yeah, 459. Let's try that. See if it wants to bounce and then roll back over. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's just going to leave me in its dust. So again, I have an order out there at 459 to go short, meaning I needed to see this thing come up and then roll back over. And it did come up a little bit. How high did it actually move up? It went up as high as 458.74. So I was about 25 cents there, but just didn't quite work out. Yeah, well, I guess this is, you know, the learning lesson here is sometimes you can have a very nice start to the day, and then things can just, wow, CRW, just pure bloodshed. Wow. All right, well, let's watch this one. I'm going to track this one for, yeah, definitely got to stick with 100 shares given how fast this thing moves. But looking for some sort of at least micro bounce to the upside. Because again, this thing is getting so overextended. I will pause though for the time being. All right, so what I'm looking at here is I just mentioned waiting for a micro bounce to short. And then I'm talking now about the 133 mark as a level that's really caught my interest. I want to see this come up some more and then see it pull back. And if it can do that, I like 133 quite a bit. Because it's taking a little quick break here. So let's see if it wants to come back down to the 133 mark and then just resume on with the downwards pressure. So good. I'm liking seeing this working its way upwards. This is exactly what I wanted to see. It take a little miniature bounce here. But then would love to see it come back down. Okay, there we go. Starting to come back down. Liking this candle a lot. Still has some work to do, though. Oh, that is at 133. Let's see this bounce upwards. Get up over 135. Come on, get up over 130. There we go. Nice. Nice. So 134 now, I like, me personally. In fact, I'm going to get that updated here. I'll do it off screen. Okay, there we go. All right, in 134. Glad I didn't quite miss that one. Let's see if we can get down through 133. There we go. So pulled out 50 there at 132.50. Looking for some more to pull off at 132 if it can work its way down there. So let's see if it can work its way down through 132. That might have been a faulty breakdown. So on these final 50 shares, I could still lose money on them. So this could still actually be maybe a losing trade because I want to give this thing an opportunity to work for me here a little bit. And with the risk of that is maybe this thing just bounces and doesn't get any follow through. But I like right now the chances that it can get follow through of at least getting down through 132. And it's knocking on the door. There's the break. Let's see if we can get some more downside pressure. All right, held up too much there, so it took out another 25 at 132. So still have 25 shares left. So at this point, it is, let's see, let me figure that out. So if this goes up over 134, I will take the rest out. But if it doesn't, I'm just going to let this thing work for me now. Let's see how far down this thing wants to go. So I'm in a great spot. I am no longer in a position of, if I make money, but how much money am I going to make? And as traders, that's what we want. So let's see, stop over 134. Oh, wow. So I might be getting stopped out here. That sure bounced quickly. That's all right, though. No stress. Totally a winning trade. And probably going to, nope. So far, I'm being protected. Come on, roll back over. Roll back over. If it can break down below 133, I think this thing has got some more. There we go. Excellent. Is this delayed again? It is delayed, I think. It's hard to know because this thing is so spready. Yeah, I think more delay. Come on. What is Lightspeed's problem? No excuses when I pay over like what, $1,500 a month, or not a month, per year, excuse me. Beautiful candle here. Let's see. Can it get some more downside pressure? Again, a very stressless spot to be in though, because I'm making money no matter what. My only concern right now is how much money am I going to make? And I say that because I have no idea how far down the price is actually going to go. I don't know, which is a good problem to have when you're, the only thing you don't know about is how much money you're going to make. But like I said, if this thing does bounce up over 134, I'll be out with basically a break even. With slippage, I'll probably lose a little bit of money on the final 25. All right, so getting up there again. Well, it's holding. Knocking on the door. Oh, held again. Okay, all out there. So yeah, technically speaking, took a 22-cent loss per share on those last 125, but that still gave me $119. So that puts me at $473 on the day, and not quite $500, but I will take $473 in quite literally 30 minutes of work. I'm not sure many places in the world where you can make $473 in 30 minutes from sitting at home. Well, in this case, I'm actually up at my cottage in northern Michigan, looking out my window. Nice lake. For those of you that are maybe familiar with northern Michigan and Cadillac. So I'm not a greedy savage. I will gladly take that. You saw that alerted to members. So everybody had, you know, how far down on that move actually? Yeah, moved down a good $3. And try to give it opportunity to work for me some more. It actually double bottomed on me. So there's bottom one, bottom two. So the classic double bottom. But, you know, no guarantees that the double bottom is going to happen. That's why I wanted to hang on to at least a portion of the shares. But yeah, worked out very nicely. So like I said, I'm wrapping things up. $473, 30 minutes. Now, if you're interested in getting those alerts that you saw play out live here right before your very eyes, then you just go to claytrader.com/team. And the pricing method we'll use here, or the structure, is the $99 for 3 months. Not per month, but every 3 months. And that breaks down to $8.25 per week. So really, it's just a question of, do I believe I can get at least $8.25 per week of value? If you think you can get at least $8.25 per week of value, then you will get a great return on your investment. So that's really the thought process of kind of how to think through there. There is also a mobile app, so it's not like you have to stay, you know, anchored to your computer all day or anything like that. You can stay in touch from wherever you're at. So, you know, check out those and lots of other good attributes there. And again, $8.25 per week. Do you think you can get enough value? As far as this trade video in and of itself is concerned, if you enjoy these live trading videos, they're very fast, a very time-efficient way to communicate. Hey, Clay, yeah, I liked it. Please keep making them. Just hit that like button. Super fast, super efficient. Also, comments, questions, suggestions, leave those down below. I do read and reply to all comments. And then finally, check out the channel as a whole. Lots of other live trade videos, lots of quick tip videos, a good variety. So hopefully you decide to ultimately become a subscriber of the channel. But if nothing else, like I said, if you want to trade alongside me, get those alerts, trade alongside a lot of other quality traders, then just go to claytrader.com/team. I'd love to have you join the community. Everybody take care. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.